What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing to my channel. And while you're at it, smash that like button for me. I really would appreciate it. Also, hit that post notification bell so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. Be careful down in the comment section of the videos. A lot of spam, a lot of scammers. I will never ask you to contact me by WhatsApp or Telegram. I also do not invest money for my subscribers, so please be careful. Don't get yourself scammed. If you want up to 12 free stocks, Webull is going to give you up to 12 free stocks. If you open a new Webull brokerage account, put at least $100 in that brokerage account, they're going to give you up to 12 free stocks for just trying out the brokerage app. There's a link down in the description box of the video. Click on that Webull link. Open up that new Webull account today. Go get that free stock. Go get that free money. I'll also send you a free tutorial video. Once you open up your Webull brokerage account, all you got to do is send me a screenshot of the new Webull account and send that screenshot to Instagram at RichardFane28. Just send me a DM and I will send you that free Webull tutorial video to walk you through how to make your first trade. Is the recession canceled? That's the question I've been getting from several of you over the last few days. So I wanted to give you my opinion on that. But before I give you my opinion, let's back up to 2020 when the pandemic broke out. Our government made a decision. And they decided to add about $13 trillion to the economy. The reason they had to make that decision is because with the pandemic, we pretty much had to shut down the country. And when you shut down the country, people can't work. Businesses can't open. And more importantly, our economy won't survive because people are not spending money. So in order to combat that, they injected this $13 trillion into our economy through stimulus checks and cheap money that you can borrow. Because back then you got to understand interest rates, or the Fed funds rate, was zero. So it was very, very cheap for businesses and consumers to borrow money to stay afloat. But anytime you inject $13 trillion into the economy, at some point, you got to take that $13 trillion back out of the economy. And that's what happened with this inflation thing. It all started with the $13 trillion. See, anytime you flood the market or you flood our economy with free money, what happens to our economy? It increases. Why? Because people start buying things. And anytime people start buying things, and the things that they're buying, they can't get because the country's shut down, or manufacturing shut down, food processing is shut down, car manufacturers are shut down, computer chip makers are shut down. That makes the existing supply go up in price. So anytime you got demand, more demand than you got supply, prices go up. And that's what started inflation. June of 2022, inflation was 9%, guys. And at that point, the Fed knew we had a problem. Now, the only way you get the 13 trillion of free money and cheap credit out of our economy is you have to raise interest rates. So that's what they started doing. Over the last 18 months, the last 10 Fed meetings, they raised interest rates sharply in order to take that 13 trillion out of the economy. And I will say, guys, they've been successful. Think about it. High water mark, 9%, June of 22. Today, 3%. That's headline inflation. Core inflation is still 4.8%, but making tremendous progress there too. So the policies of the Fed is working when it comes to increasing short-term interest rates to fight back inflation. A lot of people are concerned about GDP for the first quarter of 2023 coming in at 2%. Now, originally, it came in at 1.3%, but then it was revised upward to 2%. And they're saying, how can the economy continue to grow with inflation as high as it is? Let's go back to the pandemic again. Let's go back to those stimulus checks. Let's go back to when the country shut down and people stopped spending. They started saving it. They also went out and got cheap money through loans. And they just hoarded that money, guys. The savings account levels in the United States during the pandemic skyrocketed because people started cutting back and saving. That's why the Fed pumped in the 13 trillion to get people to spend again, because they knew if people just saved, the economy would shatter. So that's what they did. They start pumping that money in so people could spend again. But people started saving that money though. Also, during the pandemic, had that pandemic real estate boom where the equity in their homes skyrocketed. You got to understand, 68% of Americans own their own home. So 68% of Americans got some type of equity boost from the pandemic. Why? Because real estate, single family homes, primary residences, we didn't have a lot of supply. Once the country started opening back up, people started fleeing the cities, trying to get out to the suburbs in order to get out of this pandemic thing, right? Which, again, back to supply and demand. Anytime you got over demand, small supply, prices go up. That's what happened with real estate. A lot of people got a lot of equity behind that. Some people experienced up to 90% in equity increase in their homes. So that's the second reason. Pandemic real estate boom created a lot of cash for people through equity in their home. And then the third reason is because of this red hot labor market we've had over the last year and a half. People have no fear of you losing their jobs. Why? Because there's plenty of jobs out there. In today's environment, people are still spending because they got money to spend because of those three reasons I just gave you. But the Fed is still increasing short-term interest rates in order to fight down inflation, and that's working too. A lot of people are saying we haven't even scratched the surface of what's coming. There's worse days ahead. I don't believe that. I believe we're going to have a soft landing. I believe the Fed has done what they've set out to do by increasing short-term interest rates over the last 18 months, extracting that 13 trillion out of our economy. I think that's worked, right? And I think it will continue to work. I'm going to be optimistic about the recession. I think there won't be one. That's my opinion. But I want you to drop me some comments down in the comment box and let me know what you think about, is the recession canceled? Or we got darker days coming? Would love to hear your comments down in the comment box. So drop them down in the comment box. If you want them 12 free stocks from Webull, click on that link down in the description box. Open up your new Webull account today. Go get that free stock. Go get that free money. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing. Share the video. Smash the like button. Thoughts become things. You can see it in your mind. You can hold it in your hands. You guys keep chasing your greatness. Never stop believing in yourself. And I'm going to catch you on the next video. Peace. Today's video is sponsored by my company, RF Financial Consulting. And in my company, I work with individuals just like you through financial mentoring and coaching sessions. And in those 1-hour sessions, we talk about strategies to help you get to your financial freedom, whether it be through real estate investing, stock market investing, creating additional streams of income, credit card arbitrage, or starting and growing a business. If that's something that you might be interested in, There's an email address in the description box of the video. Send me an email and let's discuss if I'm the right fit for you.